I'm just standing out here by the lake, and this feelings kind of come over me, and it's kind of a feeling I get a lot when I'm fishing or sitting by the pool or basically anywhere where it's quiet and calm. And it also happens when I see my kids playing, with just not a single care in the world, true happiness in their eyes and their smile. But these kind of situations, these kind of days are difficult for me to fathom sometimes. They're difficult to put in perspective sometimes. See, for those of you who don't know me, I come from a military background. I have 6 years in the United States Army Infantry, including 13 months in Afghanistan. It's something I'm very proud of. When you think back to the chaos that is combat and everything that comes with it, the just awful poverty, the amount of poverty, the unclean water, the just immense amount of destruction, the sadness, the roller coaster of emotion. And that's not even to begin talking about the violence aspect of it. And I have to think to myself, how in God's name did I get so lucky? How on earth can life be so simple and pleasant when I live in a world where there's a lot of places in the world that evil and chaos is the norm. Sometimes you really can't help but to just sit back and thank whoever it is you believe in for letting you come home and enjoy all the fruits that this life offers, letting you continue your journey. I have an unfair advantage in life, and that is that I have been stripped of every basic human need and still had to produce results. I was forced to learn to appreciate and to enjoy the beauty in the most simple things in life, to see the joy, to recognize the value in the most insignificant things that we take for granted. Take, for instance, this lake behind me. How beautiful is that? How green that grass is. That is something that we take for granted every day, but really cannot be measured. We have baseball fields and football fields that kids get together and compete on. It teaches them valuable life lessons. We have hair salons. Ladies, you can go and color your hair any color you want without fear of being beaten. You can date and choose to be with whoever you want to be with in life. These are very simple pleasures that we don't see with our naked eye. Something I took for granted a lot when I was a younger kid was running water. You guys have no idea, truly have no idea what a godsend running water is. There was a time in Afghanistan where I spent 3 months without having a shower. The only way I was able to wash myself was with a 5-gallon bucket that I drilled holes in and filled with cold water bottles in the middle of December. You can imagine it wasn't the most joyous experience ever. I'm not a super religious person. I do have my religious beliefs, but I'm not what some would call a Bible thumper. Have you ever taken notice of how happy super religious people are? They have just not a care in the world. And when they do have a care, they give it to God, as they say. Just whatever happens, whatever negative thing happens in their life, they're just like, God's got my back. I'm set. I'm good to go. And it's because they appreciate the smaller things in life. They're seeing the beauty in all the things around them as opposed to taking them for granted. There needs to be more of that from the general populace. When things are hard, things aren't going your way, as they tend to do. Go to the small things for comfort. Seek solace in the small things to build you up, whatever you can hold on to. You don't always need the year's biggest music festival or a new car or the biggest house to be happy. You can find it in the smallest items in life. How about the fact that you woke up this morning and a lot of people didn't? And when you did wake up this morning, you had a good breakfast. Whether that was cereal or a full-blown bacon and eggs, you had a good breakfast. And then you took a shower with hot water. That is something a lot of the world will never know. How many of you are watching this from an iPhone? Okay, I'm recording this from an iPhone. It's an iPhone 6s Plus. It's damn near $1,000 phone. The very fact that I can deliver this message to you from a mobile device in my hand that beams a signal to outer fucking space and back down to your phone directly to you is nothing short of insane. The message I'm trying to deliver to you is you may not be where you want to be right now, but you do have the basic human needs to hold you over until you can reach that point. You have the necessities, you have the opportunity, it's there. You just have to go out and grab it. But things are gonna get hard on the way. Things are gonna get very difficult. When those things do get difficult, you have to grasp onto the little things and truly appreciate them. Hold on to them and cherish them, because that's where you're gonna go to when shit gets hard. And shit is gonna get hard. It's just the way it is. See it all, love it all, and just embrace the beautiful thing that we call life.